Gango will be starting at 80 carry. We haven't seen him in forever. They've been sticking with Zenith. More often than not, Gango, formerly Sketch of Samsung White, has been known for the longest time for his Draven. I'd love to see a Draven against Teddy.
Well, that might be one way that they can get ahead and earn some victories in the lane. We'll have to wait and see if it even gets to the the right places. Gango goes the wrong way. Not a good start for his return to the LCK.
A bit of a lull park moment there for poor Gango. He definitely looks a little bit fish out of water because he hasn't had many games on the lull park stage. Not a debut for him, but a re-debut.
Draven's watching you.
I mean, Gango's there, Valdez. They know. SKT know. But the shoe on the other foot based on what happened previously. And this is interesting. First round Kai'Sa. I think SKT's first rounding 80 carry. 80 carry support's not a rare thing to do, but I think they want to force an aggressive Draven now, otherwise they'll be banned. Yeah. And they get the Draven now. We called for it. We get it, baby.
83.3%, 5-1. As, well, the guy who used to be a Draven 1 pick gets his pick. And we're going to have a fun bot lane, Papa.
We definitely are.
Is still alive, as nobody did get that one, so that camp going to not be rubber branded. Clid looking for the first play of the game, also has Zoe with Faker coming around.
They know Draven can't be there.
They spot him, and in we go. Smeb in a bunch of trouble, gets flashed upon, does riposte and flashes at the last moment, but it's not going to matter as Faker does pick up first blood in the top lane.
And he's looking for a Jarvan proactive gank against Cleanse Zoe in the mid lane, rather than playing top or bot, which are the matchups that are favored for KT. However, Faker's on a ward.
Okay, I mean, he's on a ward. He's going to flash away. In comes the Draven ultimate, trying to get that damage down, and they will. 4 members able to group up here, and even Gango from downtown trying to get a little piece of the action.
Exactly. 5 people have to be involved to get the single kill. The turret plate.
Left lane. I should be safe here. Let's go for a greedy back. I'm going to hold that thought as Gango takes a ton of damage. Teddy versus Gango, who wins Kai'Sa over Draven. Seems like Teddy with the first item, Stormrazor, is going to win.
I was going to bring it up. Thank you that you did, but we'll hold off for it for now. Smeb is pretty obviously showing his jungler's top side. Clid gets that information. If Score moves, but no, he's unborrowed, doesn't know yet.
Oh, TP's even coming in here as Clid, kind of an awkward position for him. Does he join? Looks like maybe they're just going to sacrifice Khan as he has World Ender and gets away from 3 people very easily.
And with the information and Mada roaming up, they'll get the Rift out under the noses of KT as well. So this time they invest just as much as they did to get 1 kill, and they don't even get that kill, Valdez.
Yeah. Well, they give it a try, but the Aatrox makes it work as now Aatrox is in the bottom lane without a ward, but he's going to do a bunch of damage to Snowflower. Will go down. In the end, no ward, no ult. So what I meant, and 3-on-1 this time gets the kill, but meanwhile in the top lane, first blood turret goes to SKT. Yeah. Well, you can see just how well KT are able to deny all vision and how SKT are trying to get that vision back. Mada gets slowed here, going for the big taunt. Is only going to really get Braum here. They're going to burst him down. But can KT do the damage back? They get the Rek'Sai, they get the Aatrox, and make it one more. The 3-for-1 deal here at the supermarket goes the way of KT. Gango takes a bunch of damage, but that should be the kills, and maybe the Dragon going KT's way. It's massive, and I'm sure a lot of that is right onto Gango, who survives throughout the entire fight.
Now, if you can have damage behind this Taunt Flash into Unburrow, it's big, and Snowflower dies, but from there, KT is in position. They have Braum dead, everything else in position. It's 1,019 altogether with the 300 gold.
Yeah.
Big cash in. The Bloodthirster rush, very often in the build. Gango no doubt hyped. He went for the frontline Draven, and now frontline Draven goes for a build that's renewed. Bloodthirster to be a frontliner, and then IE rush.
You can see he thinks about his plays when he goes for them, and now SKT. Speaking of that, they feel very nice to go for this one right now, but look at Fiora, gonna be looking for that TP. See if he does go in here. Khan already in position. Scuttle Crab taken out here. Will Score go for the steal is the question. The answer is no.
TP is being invested.
TP comes in, and now they know that Smeb is right behind them, and goes Snowflower. Gonna get a really nice Nice taunt though there from Mata, and Smebno stays alive just barely for a little bit, but does go down. Mata, nice stopwatch in the backside. Khan trying to go 2v1. Gonna turn into a 4v1 as he's in a bit of trouble. Score trying to go in and get that slow. He does for now, and it looks like Aatrox is gonna go bye-bye, but at least the Mountain Drake goes the way of SKT.
Get full value out of the Hurricane.
See if he and the rest of his team can make it work as Gango
Solo!
is soloing the Baron, guys. Can he do it?
I think the answer is looking like yes. They had to check it.
They spotted it. Wow.
You feel so pissed off. I'm gonna say that out loud if you're Gango, because like,
yeah.
Really, I was soloing it. Everyone else was in vision.
I mean, he can do it.
That was pretty heads up from SKT.
Yeah, I know. Smart from them to actually check that one, especially with a lot of members on the map still. Trying to make it not look obvious maybe makes it look the most obvious. No unbreakable here.
That was a very next level. The best blue trinket you could imagine. One person, we didn't see how he entered the pit. He blast planted over and they checked it.
He must have, right?
That's just Bazinga right there. That's awesome from SKT.
Yeah. Faker's been really on point, I have to say. His trouble bubbles are big, and the damage, though, is not big as Faker goes wide on that one, picks up a flash from Score.
Oh, interestingly, both of them used flash. As you say, Faker's accuracy hasn't been so relevant because it's been those Galio, Braum, big frontline, I can't get any damage off moments.
Here we go again. I feel like I've seen this before. This time he's got a stopwatch. Faker is going to cleanse away from that one, but it's not going to be enough. As there you go. Gango from downtown picks up the kill, and now it's going the way of KT. Fiora going to pick up the next one, and Clid all alone in here, not able to do enough damage. Double kill to the Fiora, and that should be Baron.
They were baited by his accuracy, Valdez. It happens when you hit the skill shot you never thought you would, the hook that you couldn't accept onto the Amumu. They're on to Baron, and now SKT, they just have to push in a minion wave and hope because their Baron chances are 0. You can't stopwatch a completed item, and it feels like one when it's used perfectly. That's 6 items.
Yeah. Today feels like a magical day for some reason. Genty 2-0ing him, and Mata, what are you doing, my friend? You're just gonna get dunked here.
Meanwhile,
by the guy on KT. He's not even on Team T1 as down goes Khan. From his World Ender has to back away, and everything is falling apart here for SKT.
Oh, they're so far behind. Smeb just kind of dies. Oops. They're going to get the mid lane turret from this. Smeb needed to be a little bit more aware of what was happening, but they're pushing 3 lanes. They're still getting plenty of these inhibitor turrets.
Baron pretty good when you're this far ahead as well, and well, 2 inhibitors going to be nice here. Can Faker and the rest of them find something on the backside? Teddy surely going to be looking for that moment. There he finds it, but he can't get the kill on a Score.
And Gango is still frontlining, has to cleanse. Has the Night's Vow on him. Clid trying to chase. Remember those outnumbered fights. Can be 5v4 with the hero's entrance available very shortly. It's not up, so at least the Zoe can poke a bit more reliably and wave clear more reliably, but you see KT roll up with this Draven, and you walk away.
As well, BDD gonna have to ult himself there, looking, oh, nice double knock up here from Khan. He's going in, he wants this, in goes Teddy, he finds one, but a huge knock up from Score. Is immediately gonna shut that down, and Gango in the back line, gonna be very safe. Not much that SKT can do. Faker here, though, is still alive. Khan using everything in his toolkit, the World Ender, the GA, is going to make things interesting for just a moment.
And that's more than SKT get more often than not. They get 2 for 2 against KT at this point of power, but unfortunately the window to actually out-trade and for there to be an assassination backline is too late. The Draven has Guardian Angel Night's Vow and is just too safe at the front, so they still end up.
Right, and Score still has his, so the potential for all-in engages and a Draven that just does not die and does insane crit damage onto anybody on that team now is very high.
I love how safe Teddy's TP was. It was onto a Rek'Sai tunnel, further back than even the red buff. Watching here, the positioning, getting the zoom out, BDD not spotted yet.
Oh, Faker could be in a lot of trouble here. You got the Lissandra right behind you, and down you go. Can't be roaming through the jungle. Smeb trying to go 1v3 again. Might be taken out here. Does have Snowflower. In goes Teddy trying to do that damage, but Gango is the ruler of that gang down on the bottom side. Now trying to go 1v3 himself. If there was anyone to do it, it would be him, but Looks like SKT just gonna back away, and now with KT in position, should take out another inhibitor.
KT have no incentive to actually fight SKT. They've got first access to first the inhibitor, and now the Nexus turrets.
Smith dashes into this one with the home guard, and, well, SKT don't have much left. It's league a stopwatch here as everybody's getting chunked away. Rek'Sai is gonna go invulnerable for just a moment, but KT, adding to the magical day, will get another knock-up and another kill into the Nexus, exploding 1-0 for KT.
Opposite day and the LCK continues. It's not just a one-series phenomenon. The magic is in the air. KT Rolster 15 years ago in the first telecom war won 2-0. We thought we might get the counterpoint in SKT 2-0 to make it two sides of the coin. But 15 years later, the last time SKT T1 as their full name take on KT, KT surprised them. The Draven shouldn't have been a surprise. Even the fans had the Draven signs ready for Gango.
Yeah.
The Gango comes in, plays the Draven, and will SKT do what Griffin didn't? They can just ban Draven in game number 2 and make him have to recreate the play away from the comfort of Gango's Draven. Where things went from there, and KT ran away with it in impressive fashion. You can see it on the screen here. We'll call it 13 minutes. Maybe it was even later than that, but they got those 5 turret plates bot lane when Khan went for the pretty bold TP. And those two moments together were the invitation that KT attended, and they found a victory in a surprise fashion over SKT.